Hello everyone, I'm Ahmed from the Virtual team. Our specialization topic is storage hypervisor migration in Proxmox VE. In this video, I will explain what these migrations are, when to use them, and demonstrate them live in our cluster. Storage migration means moving a VM virtual disk or any disk from one storage to another storage. For example, we have a VM in the local and we want to move it to our NAS server. When the VM is shut down or when it's online, it doesn't matter. But of course, when the VM is running, it will be very slow and there's a little bit of risk of fail. So in our case here, we will do it while it's shut down for fast process. Uh, Storage migrations allow better performance, space management, preparation for live migration between the nodes. A hypervisor migration, also called live migration, move a running VM from one node to another in a cluster without shutting down the VM. It's useful for load balancing, maintenance, and fault tolerance. When combined with the high availability, this tutorial is divided into two parts. The first part is storage migration. The second is hypervisor migration. So let's start with the first part. So here I have a VM. It's created already. It's shut down. Inside this VM, I have two hard disks. The first one is local. The second one, it's in the NAS already. Before I started, I already connected my NAS server to my Proxmox server, as you can see here. And don't forget to select the content of the NAS to disk image. Otherwise, you cannot do this task. So let's do it. It's basically click here, click on disk action, move storage, and then you select the target. Here in our case, we can see the NAS storage. And don't forget and be careful with the available storage. Be like aware that you must have the more storage available for your disk to move it. So click on disk, and the format, we have three type of formats. You need to choose the right one, and I will explain shortly what are the difference between the three of them. So the first one, it's raw disk image. It's transferred byte by byte image. It's simple, fast. It's very good for SSD and NAS. But the problem with this one, you cannot do snapshots unless you have LVM. The second one, QEMU image format. It's flexible format with compressions and snapshots. It's slightly slower than raw, but you can do snapshots, you can do compression on the VM. The third one is VMware image format. Is compatible with the VMware environment. Can import, export VM to the VMware. Not idle for the native Proxmox use. So let's choose the recommended one, which is the default one, QEMU image format. And don't forget to click on delete source. That's important to delete the folder after it's transfer everything from the local. So click on move disk, and here the disk is moved, and it's so fast because it's only 10 giga, and also the VM is shut down. You can do the same process while the VM is on, but it will take away longer, and it's a bit risky. So you need everything to connect properly, not lose connections. So that's now you can see it's connected. The disk, it's now in the NAS, both of them. Let's run the VM and do the second task, part 2. So part 2, let's do a hypervisor migration. So the VM now it's on, and we're gonna do migrate this VM to the second hypervisor, which Proxmox 2 here. It's my colleague Proxmox, and we're gonna transfer this VM here. While it's running, and let's do it together, you come here on top right, click migrate, you select the target. Here's the source, Proxmox 1, the target is Proxmox 2, you click migrate, and here, as you can see, the migration started, and it doesn't take that long, and you can see now it's here, and the VM is still on, everything transferred, task OK, click, and it's done. So in summary, storage migrations help prepare for flexibility and disaster recovery by keeping VM disks on the shared storage. Hypervisors migrations allow Proxmox clusters to stay online and balanced without downtime. Together, these features make a virtual infrastructure more powerful and resilient. Thank you so much for watching this video tutorial. I hope it helped you, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video if it was useful for you. Thank you so much.